Circus, the home team, 45's the guests. Leading off for the 45's, the shortstop number 3, Nate Mercado.
Folks, George Bliss here, if game, game 2. Let me explain. The if game, Circus won the first game. They drove the 45's, who were undefeated at that time, to this incredible if game. This should be great. So they got the basic same lineup. Ground ball to first, covered by Nakanishi, and the call is out. So ground ball, little bobble there at first by Jackson Perry, I believe. Yeah, and then Knock got over real quick. So, again, the if game is here, my friend.
I was surprised that they would actually come to this if game. I didn't think that the 45's would give it up so easily, but here we are going into the if game, and let's see how it hangs out.
Yeah, Mark Holstein here, been in many tough situations. This is the if game. George Bliss, Marla's here. Eric Baki is here. Will Deere, our great cameraman. Will is one of the well-known technical cameramen in all of Chicago. Does a lot of work for the big networks. Also owns a very large decorating company. Deere Decorating, D-I-E-R. Deere Decorating.
Sanchez.
Napleton Chrysler, let us entertain you. Tito's Vodka and Gold Rush Gaming. And there is a walk to Holstein. Here's Billy Smith.
Billy Smith.
Fly ball down the right field line. Billy Smith, number 55. So far here, one out. Man on first, which is Holstein. Mercado did not convert on his first attempt. And this is what we call the if game, folks. They play double elimination in 16-inch softball. Basically, you gotta win these games, and if you lose a game, you get another chance. But once you lose game 2 in any fashion, thereunder, you are a losing player. Fly ball, hand flew off the bat, center field, caught out there in center, quickly in, and Holstein's not going to go. And probably smart at that point.
Very smart. I don't think he has the speed to get there, but he doesn't need speed when he can hit it as hard as he can.
Yeah, absolutely. My guy Rich Hennessy, if he comes back, is going to talk a little bit. So, again, our core sponsors, Napleton Chrysler, Dodge Jeep, where I go for all my cars. The great Ray Zarnick. Let us entertain you. Rich Melman's beautiful restaurants.
Number 32, John Robinson.
Tito's Handmade Vodka, and, of course, Gold Rush Gaming. We'll have some of the other sponsors later. Robinson, swings, left side, foul. Guy can do just about anything. Also some sponsors, Iron Horse Security, the Beacon Tap and Display, and Signature Transportation. That's the great company, great, wonderful limousine company. Guaranteed Rate Affinity. That's my guy, Matt Dozen. Bernie's Tap and Grill, Accurate Concrete, RH Home Improvement, Seal Right Asphalt, and Rooms for Kids. So here's J-Rob with Holstein with a decent lead. Perry behind him. Yeah, Circus player. Jackson Perry behind him on first base. Rob has got that swing. Look at that. He cuts it right through there with an inch to spare, and the throw comes in and nobody cuts it. So they're getting a little confused out there, first and third. And here's Big Billy. And you don't want this guy now.
No, you don't. If he can hit...
If you're Circus,
yeah, you do not
Number
want him up.
Bill Patrick.
Bill can hit it pretty hard, and that can easily be at least a run, or if, depending on how fast we can get him to go, that can make 2 quite easily.
Absolutely. So Bill Petrick, who I understand now is running the Joliet Slammers. Is that correct? Yeah.
I believe that is correct.
Yeah, I mean, so fly ball does not get it all. Fly ball caught. So the damage is not done. A scary half inning. We'll be back after this. Here we go, folks. First inning. And by the way, Circus did draw the home flip, so they are the home team.
For Circus, Brian Korokowski.
So bottom of first, home team is going to be Circus now. Ground ball, third. Does he beat it? No, he's out. Oh, whoa, wow. That was close.
That was a close call for Chip.
Yeah, the Chippy. Here's Duffster, Kevin Duff. Israel Sanchez, folks. Will, if you want to zoom a little bit on the great Israel Sanchez.
Number 7, Kevin Duff.
That's number 38, who's a lefty and pitching today. With the big arc strike, Israel Sanchez, the captain of the team, ex-Major League player, and up in the top 10 players in history of softball. And just couldn't be a nicer human being. He's got some great players in his family. Swing to left center. Check that, right center. Out. So Lentine moves quickly. How about that, Will? Does that guy in center field move quick or what? Yeah. Yeah, he does, right? Yes.
So, George.
Here is Dags. This is Chrissy D'Agostino. 0-0, bottom of first. I'm here with Eric, Baki, and Marla. And we're going to have Eric. He's got a lot of good thoughts in his mind. We're going to get his ideas down here on paper. The next couple of innings, foul ball.
That was a foul ball just right up the third base line, just not hitting it exactly where it needed to be. But it was a good hit, and if it had just been a little bit more to the right, that would have been a nice fair ball, and they probably would have gotten a base run out of that. Or base hit, not a base run.
Yeah. Ground ball. Mercado. Woo! Great softball. 0-0 after first. We'll be back. Oscar McClellan says, let's go, and the umpire controls the game, so Chris Lentine does step in the box. So the home plate umpire for this auspicious game, and he's done it many times, is Oscar McClellan. And
Oscar's 14th championship.
Yeah, thank you for telling me. Yeah, 14th. Ground ball third. No, he calls him out. So, wow. Again, I'm not down there. Gio's right down there, but it is out.
From down here,
I tell you, that's why I can't be an umpire. So, obviously, we have a cameraman, the great Will Deer, and we're going to obviously look at that several times. Here's 24. Jack Landwehr. Landwehr. Yeah, he's a short center for the 45's. Swing. Oh, off Nakanichi's hand. Now, there's kind of a theory about sometimes you let it go if it's directly up the middle and your short center's behind you, but I just don't know how to coach that.
Yeah, I don't know how. It's just your reaction time. You want to go for it just because you're right there, but sometimes you just can't, and you just have to try and grab it, and that sends it flying off in any which direction it goes.
It's a killer. It's a pinball movement, as they say. You know. All right, here's Sanchez Anthony. A little bit different now. He's a little bit higher in the lineup. It doesn't matter too much with the 45's. You know, they're all very effective. So here's Sanchez. Anthony Sanchez, a big left fielder. Lefty, and he calls strike two, the umpire does. George Bliss, Eric Baki, Marla. Forest Park 2021. That's Circus on the field. That's the 45's batting. We are here in the beautiful Chicago suburb of Forest Park, Illinois, the home of the 16-inch softball Hall of Fame. 7501 West Harrison. Line drive by Sanchez. First and second quickly. I believe there's one out. Yeah. So that's a good one. There's Danny Villarreal.
Now batting for the 45's, number 85, Danny Villarreal.
Danny Villarreal, as it's said correctly by our great PA announcer. And the Forest Park Fields have been home to this no-glove softball for 50-plus years. I think it started in 67, and that was one of the Maywood Agents, for all you trivia buffs out there. Maywood Agents won the first one. Ground ball to the right side, gives himself up for the run, and they do want to push it to second and third with two outs. So strategy, as we say, it was obvious.
Strategy is, just moving it up, and we're going to see probably Israel.
38, Izzy Sanchez.
Izzy's probably going to launch that towards the first base, try and hit that gap in between the short and the first baseman, try and get that run to score.
But Jack Nakanishi, that's a great comment, knows that and won't pitch him inside. Now, if he comes way outside, we'll see if he can go to left center because he can do it. That would be right up the middle. Oh, what a great snag there by Sieben. A great snag by Chris Sieben. Defensive genius out there. Great one. We'll be back after this. Off, right? Jackson Perry here. Bottom of second. Number 88 has been solid at first tonight. Quite frankly, both teams have been really good on defense, especially Mercado at short. He's really a classic shortstop. But Big Jack N has pitched pretty well as well. Here's Israel Sanchez delivering to Perry. Jackson Perry, number 88. And as I said before, GOV from our Slow Pitch Softball Association loves this guy. Left center. Caught, but shifted over there in left. And he's out. That's Sanchez in left on the long fly out. Here's Tim Kornkowski. Timmy's just chomping to get a hit here.
I would agree with you, George. He just wants to get some momentum going so they could try and dethrone the reigning champions of the 45's, but he's just ready to go. He's been pitching wonderfully tonight.
Yeah. Here's Timmy. Ooh, shot. And that's another line drive burner out. Sanchez, the first 2 putouts in left. And this is Bishon Burke, yeah. So you had 2 hot sizzlers to left.
Definitely. Father and son work very well together, and they know if they can just get it in between each other, they can get it just out after out after out.
That's so absolutely true. I like that. Sanchez. Here's Burke. Burke is looking, they're just so tough on defense, So tough. Villarreal as a cut. Problem is too much of an angle. The cut, Randy Russ and the Ricky Gankars in the past, they generally didn't knock it out of bounds. If it was off only a few feet, not like 20 feet. You know what I mean?
Definitely. I really think that this game is going to be played super heavily defensively. That's the only thing they can do at this point. So it's not going to be a battle of runs. It's going to be a battle of who's going to get the outs.
Line drive, illegal pitch, but you could swing at it, and he got the hit. So even though he called it illegal, I want to make it clear, you could still swing at that pitch. And he did, and he got a single up the middle, which means he got that high pitch, and he got it. So, interesting situation here.
2 outs, runner on first.
2 outs, runner on first. Joey Casa. And, they need a breakout. They need an inning. They need a couple strung together. No secret in softball. You got to hit. Ground ball up the middle, chops it first. Fires the first, calls him safe. Now, I think Haas is going to complain, and obviously they're not going to change that call with 4 umpires. So there was an instance of speed.
He had to burn down the first base line, and he might have beat that throw. I think he was safe.
Wow. So that puts it on first and second. And this is Scotty Hausler, my great scorekeeper spotter here, Marla. And Eric Bakke here in the booth at Forest Park. George Bliss here. Folks, we thank you for watching us here on Slow Pitch Softball Association and SSA broadcast. Also, we do have various other platforms where we do send our videos. So follow us and we'll tell you where we're going. Ground ball to first. That is out for sure. We'll be right back after this.
Number 26, Adam Haas.
Adam Haas leading off, 3rd inning top. So far, 0s on the board, if you can believe it. No glove softball. Strike 1. Jack Nakanishi doing yeoman's work, as they say in broadcasting, on the mound. Hits the plate, which is a ball automatically in this game. Not in all 16-inch games, but in Forest Park, it's got to be past the plate. Line drive to center for Haas. So, big top spin on that. That's a line shot there. Here's Nate. So that was the bottom of the order, and now the last batter gets a hit. That's a big one. So therefore, you have the double leadoff concept with the cool socks now. Nate Mercado, number 3. Mercado, ground ball. Kornikowski, safe at first. So I don't think you wanted to go there with it. You're probably trying to get it in the gap or something. Don't forget Bernie's Tap and Grill, Accurate Concrete, RH Home Improvement, Seal Right Asphalt, Rooms for Kids, Proline Door Systems, Rieg Plumbing, Coogan and Power, Bobby Backus from Keller Williams Real Estate, and More Than Dogs hot dog stand right there across the street from Comiskey Park, some of our substantial sponsors. Ground ball up the middle. 1, 2, double play on Holstein. Jack Nakanishi. Oh my, started at the 1 position, over to short center, over to first. Circus is rolling. We'll be back right after this. 0-0, can you believe it? 3rd inning, bottom of 3rd. Chris Sieben the great defensive star of Circus, batting against Israel Sanchez, number 38 on the mound. Drags left. I love Israel because he works quickly. Why? Why wait? Get going with the game. Shoot the ball in the home plate and play. So here's Sanchez. Swing to the right field line. Caught out there by the very fast right fielder for the out.
Jacks up. The pitcher.
Yeah, that was a great catch, though, I'll tell you right now, in right field.
Oh, right field.
That was Billy Smith, of course. 55, he was in the dark shadow. I couldn't see Billy's face. He's out there in the shadow. Here's Jack Nakanishi, who has made some pretty good pitches.
Absolutely, he has definitely made some very good pitches. This is going to be a whole battle of pitches between this game, between Israel and Jack. Yeah, definitely.
Look at that.
There you go. And there's right in.
There's the ground ball, pitcher to pitcher.
Exactly. They're just playing each other to see who's going to break first.
So Chipperino is up. Chip Kornkowski, of course, I just want to repeat, he is the brother of the shortstop. Timmy. Chippy Timmy Kornkowski. K-O-R-O-N. Kornkowski.
Chip's real name being Brian.
Yeah, Brian. Swing. Oh, great play out there by Villarreal as it becomes a very quick, compact inning. We'll be back right after this. Number 55, Billy Smith.
Scoreless after 3.
Scoreless
Leading off
after
the top
3.
of the 4th for the 45s, Billy Smith.
Billy Smith.
He's one of the really fast runners.
Yeah, another fast player, right fielder, can play center. He also, that one could be on the expressway. Let's see. If it is, we got time to talk. No, it came in. Good. I don't know if they got some netting up there or whatever, Marla, but
They keep coming back.
they keep coming back. There's a boomerang up there. There's an angel in the sky that catches them.
Angel in the outfield.
Angel in the outfield. 2021 SSA sponsors Napleton, Let Us Entertain You, Tito's Handmade Vodka, and Gold Rush Gaming. Gold Rush Gaming is a great company if you want to put a gambling device in your bar or restaurant. Gold Rush Gaming. Oh, there's a ball. That found a hole. Smith is going to try the long turnaround there. Oh, and guess what? He dropped it there. So there's Smith coming through. No outs.
Oh, nothing.
No outs? No outs.
He's up first up.
Yeah, Smith was
Robinson.
his Johnny Robs. John Robinson to be exact. He chokes up. He's got, I don't know, just incredible control of that piece of metal. Oh, almost stole out there. Would have been caught in foul territory. Now, if that ball would have been caught with the guy running backwards into the fence, Billy Smith could have tagged up and got the second because he's like running away like a football player, you know, like he's not even in view of what he's doing there. So incredible. As we zoom in on Gio down at first base, we do a telephoto on Gio. You see he's doing his thing right behind number 55, and he's broadcasting digitally on Facebook Live as we literally are on the air here. Slow Pitch Softball Association. You can go to it anytime on Facebook. So back to live action here with John Robinson. I didn't get it. He hit it soft. Pop up. You know, I would be mad, but he's not going to get mad. Here's Billy, number 35, Petrick. Big 35 pitched in the majors.
Definitely. He has his temper under control perfectly. You have to in this situation with where the tournament's sitting at the moment. You have to have full control of your emotions just to make sure you don't make any stupid mistakes.
Ground ball. Monster shot to first. Double play on Petrick. From 6 to 10 to 3. 6 to 10 to 3. Zoom in on that group over there on third base, that Circus group. They're happy, Will Deere. They're playing great defense. We'll be back right after this.
Leading off the bottom of the 4th for Circus, the second baseman, number 7, Kevin Duff.
We're live again, right, Will? Our camera guy is live. All right. Here's Duff, man. This is one of the captains of Circus.
Quick little side note, that was Circus's 4th double play of this tournament.
Wonderful. Ground ball, third base. And there it is. So there we have, is that Nate? Yeah, that's number 3. And here we go. You got some of the greatest players in years hitting double play balls, hitting right into the shifts, and Nate, who makes the toughest plays in the world, takes a slow roller. I just don't get it. I'm not even going to criticize because these players are so great. George Bliss here, 2021 SSA, slow pitch softball. Don't forget GOV and Pat Caputo and everybody in the SSA. We're having some big tournaments coming up. There's a line drive. A bobble in center. A bobble in center. Here comes Duff. Oh, my. 2 bobbles in a row. And Duff slips on home plate, and he's okay. Hope he didn't hurt his leg. Duff slipped on home plate, Will. I don't know if he hurt his leg, but Lentine out there in center, the ball was basically right in front of him and hit a blade of grass, as they say, and went a little bit sideways, I saw it, and in comes Duff, and that's basically a triple, a legged triple. Incredible. Here's Perry. Jackson Perry with the hit. And guess what? That brings in Dags for run number 2. So, Mercado makes the obvious bobble error, which has never been done, but it happened tonight. And then Chris Lentine, who's as good as anybody, basic ball in front of him. I don't know, fell off a rock there. So 2 runs quickly here. Tim Kornkowski, 4th inning, bottom of 4, halfway. He swings. And that's with the left field. And he beats the left fielder. He beats Sanchez. They're going to be at home. Focus on home, Mr. Cameraman. Focus on home. Oh, Timmy K with the home run. 90, Timmy K. Get that. Get on there. Get on those faces. Excitement galore. He's right on that team on the third base dugout, our cameraman, with the big home run by Timmy Kornkowski, a 2-run home run. Bach, what do you think?
He absolutely crushed it. He got it right in the sweet spot on the bat and just sent it.
It took off, didn't it?
Way over them. Just kept bouncing and rolling all the way out. It's a great hit.
Wow. That's Tim Kornkowski. And you got to admit, he hawked that, tomahawked it, and I thought, okay, and then it kept going. It had that upspin.
It had that upspin, and I want to point out that there are still no outs in this inning.
So this is what they call a breakout inning.
Yes, it
in
is.
the 4th. But again, I want to say something. It means nothing because he's still playing the 45s. It's halfway through, Mar.
But that's a big inning for them. That hit by Timmy was huge.
Fly out there by 14, Sean Burke. So straight out the center there for out number 1.
I still think this Timmy Burke's hit was huge for the Circus, and they're in the lead 4-0.
You got it. George Bliss out here, 53rd annual. Yeah, Joey Casa, 53rd annual No Glove Nationals. He's got all the winners here in front of me. We'll name them in a minute. Ground ball up the middle. Oh, bobbled at short center. Oh, and he's out. So he bobbled it at short center and threw him out. Landwehr did. So he's up on an eyelasher. Incredible. Yeah, he's counting all the championships. Here's our the big guy. This is, of course, their catcher, Householder, right? Yeah, number 7. So, 53rd Annual No Gloves, SSA broadcast, the greatest softball organization in the world. Swing, chop to third base, foul. Napleton, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, in Lansing, Illinois. Ray Zarnick, where I buy all my cars. Let us entertain you restaurants. Rich Melman family. Tito's, Handmade Vodka, and Gold Rush Gaming are our core sponsors on this 53rd Annual No Glove Nationals broadcast from Forest Park worldwide on the internet, YouTube, and Facebook. We also have it on other platforms as well. Fly ball, straightaway center. Lentine quickly back. Got it. But let me recap quickly. 4 monster runs. The big shot, Kornkowski, the shortstop, with the big 2-run home run. And we're going into the next half inning. We'll be back right after this.
Leading off, the 5th for the 45's, Chris Lentine.
So here's Chris Lentine, who had I would say, a little rough inning there where the ball took a weird spin on him. Probably hit a divot or something out there. although the field's in mint condition, so that ball bounced a little bit and then did allow a runner to advance. Lentine swings. Kornikowski, save. So he palmed it and slapped it down, and look how fast Lentine is, okay? So Lentine, the minute I left that bat, he was gone, and he did win that race. Here's 24.
Jack Landwehr.
Jack Landwehr.
Just a slight bobble, but got there just in the nick of time there, George.
Yeah, speed is the best thing. Here's Big Jack. He swings straightaway center field. Caught. Quickly back in the second. Center fielder there for Circus is, of course, Chrissy Daggs, number 3, who's the lefty, but very fast in the outfield.
Anthony Sanchez.
And here's the Anthony Sanchez, who got a ball blasted over his head by Tim Kornikowski. I mean, he crushed it. No way he was going to get that ball. And he was deep, so that's softball, you know. Swings, left off his left handle, floats out there, pooches it.
Completely out of play over the fence. That's a complete dead ball.
But he's trying for, the pooch. He's trying for the dump.
He's just trying to get it just so it can drop before the outfielders can get to it, and just over the infielders so they can't get to it in time.
A little, like a tennis shot. It's amazing. Yeah, golf shot, like a little chip shot. Exactly.
Chip shot.
Chip shot. Chip shot is exactly what it is. That's the great Eric Bakke. Marla's next to me. And, of course, yours truly, George Bliss. Will Deere on the camera, straightaway center field. And he's got it.
Another great catch.
And by the way, my good friend on camera, Will Deere, who's one of the great electronic technicians, has one of the best decorating companies. He did a job for my family. I've never seen such beautiful work like this in my life. 708-837-6472. Let me repeat it. Deere Decorating. D-I-E-R. Will Deere. 708-837-6472. We'll repeat this on the broadcast later and on social media. George Bliss here. Ground ball. Kornikowski fires. Out. So, no runs as we go to the next half inning. Here we go from Forest Park. We'll be right back. Yeah, D-E-I-R, right? Will? Yeah, I got it. Will Deere. So we're back. Chris Sieben having fun with our cameraman, Marla, in the booth. And we were having fun with our one of our sponsors, Will Deere. Oh, line drive to Israel Sanchez. So there you go. There's been a lot of liners today, both ways, Marla, and they've caught them all.
They've got glue on their hands today. They're all playing that defense real hard to win this game. It's been unbelievable watching the field tonight.
It has. Here's number 11, Drew McKissick. Drew is, I believe, hitting here. Yeah. They did it last game, and he flew to center. Ground ball, right side, charging quickly, out. So Drew McKissick does not convert. And here comes Chippy. So they do hit there for Jack Nakanishi, with Drew is, a well-known power hitter and has been very successful in the past. Tonight he's not converted in two outs. 4-0. Chip Kornikowski delivers, and it's a legal pitch too high above the 12-foot roll. Israel Sanchez, you see him, number 38 out there. His son-in-law's over at first base, Haas. His son's in left field, Sanchez. They got the Sanchez family going here. They're all phenomenal softball players. Double hesitation. Swing, ground ball, right side. Out. So, 45, the defense that everybody knows and loves. No runs out half inning. We'll be back right after this. 45's near. This is Keith Anderson. Keith Anderson, ground ball to short. Throws to first. Yeah, that's the old, we all call him the Chucks player, but he's now a 45's catcher. That's Keith Anderson, who ran hard down there to first, number 5. Here is one slick first baseman, folks. And, to replace, just going to say this, to replace an Israel Sanchez, at first base. It's almost impossible, and this kid has done it. Adam Haas, Hoss. So far, Haas outstanding defensively in his career, just outstanding. Nakanishi delivers. Ground ball, Nakanishi through the fingertips. Sieben. Oh, my! Sieben with the pickup off of Nakanishi's fingertips. I told you about Chris Siemens, Marla. I told you about this guy. Something about him. He always makes it.
He's always got a quick arm there.
He does the quick release, yeah.
It's a quick release, and that makes it every time.
It does. She knows the softball.
Very, very, very accurate throw, too.
Absolutely. Jackson Perry got some joy out of that one. There's a chop to left field. Foul. This is Nate Mercado. The game is moving quickly now, and our cameraman, Will Deere, is keeping his eye on the batters and all the action here. At Forest Park, 7501 West on Harrison, for all you folks looking on the digital maps. And don't forget, the 16-inch Softball Hall of Fame, which I kind of help out with on Saturdays, is here as well. Over in the dugout, of course, is the great Ron Kubicki, my boss at the Hall of Fame, and he runs the team along with Israel Sanchez. And Ron has had a momentous year. He's done unbelievable things for 16-inch. So we'll try to get everybody after the game one way or another. We'll talk to him. Ground ball. Throw to first. Out. There you go. More defense by the shortstop. We'll be back at Forest Park right after this.
Here we are in the bottom of the 6th. And it is a very interesting game so far here. This is, I can't see the number on his jersey.
Kevin Duff.
This is Kevin Duff up to bat. Kevin has had an amazing evening.
He's one of their leaders.
I would definitely agree. He's one of their leaders. Ooh, strike one. He thought he had the walk. There's the walk. Absolutely. I'm surprised Israel walked him. Didn't try and get him for another strike. But there we go. We now have number 3. Their center fielder who's made some amazing catches tonight. Oh, what a beautiful hit, but that's going to drop right to their right fielder, excuse me. And I mean, that was probably just a picture-perfect hit, just straight to the fielder.
Yeah, there's some, some tremendously solid defense tonight. As George Bliss comes back, as I was making an adjustment here on the technician here, but this is 88. This is the guy. Yeah, Jackson Perry, their first baseman, who's done wonders at first. Ground ball, right side. Haas got it. Oh, yeah, he's out. Yeah, he got there. Thank God for the safety bag. He says no way, but I think he was out. I had a pretty good angle here. 4-0 Sith Tim Kornkowski as Jackson Perry. He's pumped. He's pumped, baby. Jackson Perry is pumped, baby. Here's Timmy K, number 90, but not the number 90 shortstop. Number 1 shortstop tonight, boy. He's been playing as smoothly as you can imagine to play. George Bliss out here with line drive. There's Israel Sanchez.
We're 3 outs away.
We're 3 outs away. That was the bottom of the 6th. We're going to keep rolling here, Will. We're not going to go to break. We're going to roll here, Marla. This has been unbelievable. So the big 4 runs in the 4th, Marla, was it.
The big 4 runs hit by Timmy, brought in all the guys, and this is the game. The defense have been too strong for everybody else. They're just catching everything. There's great hits and great plays. It's just not making from that home run. That was everything today.
It was, wasn't it? That's what they call a breakout inning. You've seen it. Now, they start with Holstein, which I think is historical. You want to zoom in on him, Mr. Cameraman? Mark Holstein? Take a look at this number 20, this wonderful guy. And this is the kind of guy you want in your family. Mark Holstein. Know his father. I met him recently. And they were originally from the Melrose Park, Illinois area. For you folks watching on the internet now, they live out in the western suburbs of Chicago. So here's Holstein. They need 4. They need 4 to stay. Ground ball. Oh, boy. You're right to Chris Sieben. That's not a good idea. Chris Sieben with out number 1.
back in 2019, Mark actually was out of the tournament with both of his triceps torn. And it's amazing that he was able to come back and make such a great plays and still be able to hit like he used to.
You know your statistical stuff here, brother. That's Eric Bakke.
Number 55, Billy Smith.
Number 55, Billy Smith. And if they do hold on, we will go out in the field with Gio and others, take some pictures, take some post-video interviews. We'll have a little fun. And we're having fun here, Bach. I mean, this is a hell of a night.
I would agree with you, George. It's absolutely been a wonderful evening, and I don't know if you would agree with this, but hearing that hit of the softball is just one of the best sounds. It is a Chicago hometown sound.
I love that. That's a keeper. That's a soundbite. Swing to right field. Caught out there in the dark shadows. In right field.
Right field is Joey Casa.
The Joey Casa. And Joey's playing out there. I don't know if the lighting's a little bit off, but this is Johnny Robbs. So they're not, Big Steve is not going to hit. This is Johnny Robbs, and they are going to, of course, hit him because he is a proficient hitter.
Definitely. I think he's one of the best hitters on the
Yeah, Johnny Robbs is good. 4-0, seventh inning. Circus 1 out away from the biggest upset, in a long time. I wouldn't call it a major upset, but it is definitely the word upset to beat the 45s if they do hang on and do that. I mean, you're talking a major situation here.
This will be big. Will be Circus's first championship win in the tournament.
In Forest Park ever, yeah.
Forest Park, yeah.
Here we go. Illegal, too high. Jack Nakanishi, but the pretty nice game tonight. I got to tell you. So Jack with his simple pitch straight in. Pop up into the infield. Guess what? Circus has won. Stay on him, Will. Circus has won it. Amazing. And George Bliss, I'm telling you, I picked him. I hope I have it on tape somewhere. But, yes.
Final score.
4-0. Back-to-back wins on the 2 if game wins. They double dipped. 4-0.
We will hand out trophies to both teams.
We're going to go out in the field. Just incredible. We're going to go out here, Mar, yeah. We're going to follow the cord out here. No, we're going to go right out this way. Yeah. All right. Right by Will. George Bliss here. Sorry, Larry. Incredible as the players right here. Here we go.
That was an absolutely amazing win by Circus. It's a fantastic win. Out here with some of the greatest umpires in the game. A little bit of a technical issue there, but that was an absolutely wonderful game played by Circus. I'm handing the mic back to George here.
Are we rolling? All right, well, let's kind of go over here. George Bliss here.
This time, we invite the
I want to talk to Jackie. Again, you and Grace pulled off a beautiful tournament. Grace, you're the best softball coordinator, but I've got a few seconds. Thank you for everything again this year.
Anytime,
God bless you with
George.
Jackie's.
I love softball.
Yeah, I know. What do you think about the upset?
45's. Let's head out by Gio here.
It was an upset, absolutely.
It makes for more crowd action.
Right, to have to come back and beat him twice, unbelievable.
All right, we're going to go to the post game here, okay?
Okay, yep.
Jackie, fantastic year. We missed it last year with COVID. Thank God we're back.
Thank God we're back. I'm looking forward to my voice coming back too. So.
Okay, lovey. That's Jackie Iavanelli and George Bliss here. And hang around, guys. We'll just roll, and we'll talk to the players and the whole 9 yards. And go ahead and zoom in on them, Will.
Jackie Ivanelli out there to hand over the trophy.
The great
And the
team.
prize winnings to the 45's. Obviously a staple at this tournament.
I'm going to go over here to
Summer.
Gio. Give me a little
45's
cord.
have had tons of success here over the years. This year, runner-up finish. Round of applause for Izzy Sanchez, Ron Kubicki, and the entire Tito's 45's team on their 53rd Annual No Glove Nationals runner-up finish here at the Park District of Forest Park.
Incredible.
Yeah, it was a great tournament. For those of you on the live stream, George Bliss is interviewing me, but terrific. Just a lot of tremendous games played all weekend, big crowds, as good as we remembered it from 2019.
All right, so Gio there. Gio,
Congratulations, fellas. Another great run here. at the
George
Park District
Bliss
of
here.
Forest
We're
Park.
looking at Gio. He's doing Gio a major upset, brother.
And now
You
it's
know,
my pleasure to welcome
incredible.
to the pitcher's mound your champions of the 53rd annual No Glove Nationals here at the Park District of Forest Park.
Here they come, guys.
Circus.
Circus pulled the double dip, folks. Will, unbelievable.
Unbelievable double dip. You don't see that very often. But it happened today against a very good team.
That's Will Deer. So, there is the circus thing. Focusing on him, Will. Zoom in. You see Gracie out there, Jackie Iavanelli.
On behalf of Grace Kenny and Jackie Ivanelli out there to present the trophy, congratulations to Jeff Dillman and the rest of the Circus team.
Great team.
Tremendous run and a tremendous accomplishment. It's been a while since we've had somebody win the last two, force the if game, and play as well as they did here today on Championship Sunday. So on behalf of all of us here at the Park District of Forest Park, congratulations to Jeff Dillman and everyone that's a part of Circus. You're champions here in 2021.
Good job, Circus. Great announcer up there. And there's the photos, the still photos being taken by Gio and all the staff and all the family.
While you guys are
just
running through all
incredible.
the photos here, I see the families out there and everything. This time we'd like to announce the winner of our 2021 MVP.
So here we go.
But this young man led the team in hits, RBIs, total bases, and sparked the 4-run inning, or helped spark the 4-run inning that got us to the end. Your 2021 MVP, the center fielder number 3, Chris D'Agostino.
There it is. There it is, Chrissy Daggs. We're going to get him over here shortly. We're going to let him have
A
fun.
well-earned MVP for Chris. A tremendous tournament. Double-digit hits and led Circus in most, if not all, the offensive categories, including playing well here in these last two and patrolling a mean center field out there as well. So
Oh, my.
congratulations
Chrissy
to
Daggs.
Chris and the rest of the group.
Wonderful player, center fielder. Here he is. He's going to get up. They're going to take some photos. We're going to just stay on him. Chrissy Daggs, fantastic.
George,
Wonderful.
I think he definitely deserves it. He is definitely one of the strongest players.
Unbelievable. They're going to take a lot of pictures.
Once again, I want to thank all of you softball fans, players, families, and all of us.
We'll get Chris after this. No
On
rush.
behalf of all of us here at the Park District of Forest Park, it's a labor of love, but we love having you guys out here on the last weekend in July every year. So on
Yeah.
behalf of all of us here at the Park District of Forest Park, thank you to our volunteers, thank you to the staff, thank you to the grounds crew, thank you to the tournament staff and everybody that makes this tournament go off without a hitch year after year. We'll see you back in 2022 for the 54th annual No Glove Nationals back here at the Park District of Forest Park. Everybody travel home safe, and congratulations again to Circus, your 2021 champions.
Great PR announcer there. And we got Gio over there interviewing Chris Daggs. As soon as Chris is done with Gio, we'll grab him over here. I'll just put him basically on home plate, guys. I'll just stand over here. So I'm going to step in the frame. Come on over with me, guys. And we're going to get Chrissy Daggs in just a few seconds, Will, as soon as he's done. So wonderful. The PA announcer is wonderful. Guys, great job. Shoot up there, the PA. Wonderful wonderful PA announcer up there. The greatest ever. And we want to thank him for all the great work he does. Chrissy Daggs, son of a gun. Holy cripes. Come on, you got to be obvious. You beat the 45's twice?
They are tough. They're a tough team. They are a very tough team, and I mean, we just came out and we just played together. I mean, picked each other up when we were down, when things weren't really rolling for us. That flash game was huge.
Oh
And, I mean, once you come from behind, a deficit like that, you could do anything. So it was huge.
How
Awesome.
about your shortstop tonight? Whoa!
Phenomenal. Timmy's one of the best. Phenomenal. He hits great. I mean, he's playing with a broken finger, I believe, too. I mean,
He doesn't care.
It's unreal. No, it's unreal how amazing this guy is, and we rallied around him as well. So.
This is wonderful for you. I'm just so happy. And, I like dominance, but I also like upset. I mean,
Yes.
fantastic. And you know what? Circus has not been around that long, quite frankly.
No, we haven't. We kind of got this together, for families and stuff like that, and picked up guys along the way. And, I mean, we just came together this year. We've been playing great. Obviously, this tournament just, kind of put us over that edge.
What about Jack Nakanishi's performance tonight? By the way, that's a shutout on the 45s.
Yes. Yeah, Jack pitched unbelievable. I mean, couldn't be more proud of him. Came in, Joey Caputo played the first 3 games hurt, and then, Jack stepped up when, we needed a pitcher, when we needed a rally behind him. He came through huge. I mean, shutting out the 45s, they're a phenomenal team. We all know that. They've been around forever, so it's unbelievable.
Go party with your team. We'll see you this winter.
Thank you guys for doing all this.
Absolutely.
This is amazing. Thank you very much.
We'll be back after a short pause. What? You guys been together not that long, and you beat one of the teams that has been domineering in this game of softball. And wait, one more thing. Jack Nakanishi throws a shutout. Be honest. Was that the greatest game he's had in his career?
It's probably the best day I've seen him have in a long time, and I've been with him for a while. And he came in the first game when we lost to him, and he shut him down a little bit. And then Joey couldn't go the rest of the day, so we rode Jack, and 2 runs in 14 innings to that team.
This is Jeff Dillman, proprietor of Bernie's. You've been so nice to everybody in Chicago. You've wanted this. I watched you years ago, your intensity. I love that about you. And tonight you had your lineup rock solid, and you said to me, game 2, George, we're staying the same. And guess what? Exactly the right thing to do.
I mean, we got hot when we needed to. We rolled with what we had, and there was no need to change it. And we had guys pinch hit, guys run, everyone contributed the whole weekend. And, I mean, honestly, we don't get to this point if it wasn't for Joey Caputo Friday and Saturday. So, I mean, I'm happy for all these guys. A lot of these guys are almost done, and this was their last little hurrah.
Seaben on defense. Oh, my God.
He's as good as it gets. So it was awesome.
This is wonderful for you. You've been a big provider of friendship. You're a family going back generations at Wrigley Field, and now you're one of the best damn coaches in all of 16 in softball, which is legendary in this city. So now you're a triple legend.
I appreciate it, guys. I appreciate it, and thanks for everything you guys
Jeff
do as well.
Dillman.
Thank you, guys.
We'll be back right after this. I'll get Duff.
Congratulations on your guys' great win. I mean, how does it feel to actually shut out the 45s after their legendary run, hitting so many tournaments and hitting so many wins?
I mean, that's a great team right there, and we had some great defensive plays to limit that team right there to 2 runs in those last 2 games. That just shows the defense behind me how great that was.
Absolutely. You guys have been going through this tournament. You guys are a fairly new team, and how does it feel that you guys are so new, still not fully working 100% with each other, but still being able to get a tournament win and have your name in the history books?
You know what, it might be a fairly new team, but we all played together, over the last 15, 20 years. So there was more. This team was made to have friends and family base. A lot of us are starting kids, starting families, and for that to come this far and win that championship, it's amazing, especially with this group of kids and guys. I mean, it's unbelievable. The families, the teammates, everything was great.
You guys deserve it. Congratulations again. You guys played fantastically, shutting out the 45s 4-0 in Game 2 of the What If game here in Chicago, or here in Forest Park, Illinois. Thank you so much. I'm glad you guys did it.
Look who's over here. Look at this guy, one of Marla's favorite players, number 90, the shortstop that, again, I don't want to embarrass you, but that was one of the best games you've ever had in your life.
Yeah, it was pretty intense and made the place.
And you stood on the big 2-run home run in the 4th.
Yeah.
You were shooting for the line, and you got on top of the ball and got the overspin.
Yeah, he's that left fielder. I don't know him personally, but his name's Anthony.
Would be his son.
He's a tough left fielder, and I just said, I'm going to try to get the line. I tried the time before that, and of course he got it. He's good, and tried the line and got it. I mean, tagged the line.
You're very sharp tonight on the snap throws the second, and you were playing in yourself, is the word we always use.
Yeah, it got real. It got real, and I was here. I was ready to play.
How about Nakanishi? Come on, be honest now. We had Joe Caputo. The guy pitched perfectly.
Yeah, he was on. He was really on. Joe was on Friday. Joe was on Saturday, and Jack came in to close it out. And that's why you need 2 pitchers. You got to have 2
or more.
2 really good pitchers. So it was great. Feels great. This is my 3rd one. It feels great.
Your third at Forest Park.
Yeah.
First was Circus, of course.
First time I ever double dipped anybody. So it feels great.
So, bless you, brother. You're the best.
Thanks.
We'll see you over the winter.
Yeah. Ciao, ciao.
That's the big one. Ciao, ciao. Timmy K will be back right after this.
Kevin Duff. How are you guys feeling after this win?
It's phenomenal. I mean, you think about all the games we had this tournament. We just fought through. It was a total team effort, honestly. I mean, just every guy had a big game, and our pitchers, having 2 different pitchers pitch throughout the tournament as well as they did. Joey Caputo fighting through an injury. It just, for me, it's amazing, especially for the guys who won it for the first time. I love seeing that.
The reaction is absolutely wonderful. And you said he had an injury. Wasn't it his broken finger that he got earlier in the tournament?
No, so that was our shortstop. He broke that earlier in the tournament. Our third baseman ended up injuring his wrist, but it was our pitcher. He has a sports hernia. He actually came into the tournament with a sports hernia. So,
well, more power to him that he could actually play. I mean, you guys got to be feeling ecstatic shutting out the 45's at this point.
Yeah, it's funny how things work. We've struggled against them for the last 2.5 years, and we just got lucky. They're a great team, great bunch of guys, and we're very appreciative.
That must have been you guys lost to them earlier today, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And just having that comeback, you fought your way to the first game, shutting them down 4-2, then coming back. You guys were just so elated going into the second game, and you just powered through it, and you got the win, and you guys are now the champions of the tournament.
Yes.
So congratulations to you guys.
Thank you so much.
You guys are great.
Awesome.
I'm going to jump a guy in the frame here, guys. We're going to close with Gio. Gio, come on over, brother. We're here on SSA broadcasts with, you know what? I love the game. You love the game. You've done more for us in the last 10 years than anybody with your live streaming. But was that one of the better games you've seen? This is Gio V, by the way, from the Slow Pitch Softball Association.
Well, George, it was interesting. The 45's came in. They were rolling. They were scoring runs. And then in that first championship game, when they only scored 2, you could see that they started losing confidence. And some of the guys, changed from the ball that they were hitting successfully, and you could see they were starting to surge. And every inning that went on, the double plays, it starts to chip away at your confidence. And now, all of a sudden, instead of free swinging, you're trying to be perfect. And, those might have been the 2 best games defensively Circus has played all year.
In a long time.
Right, and Timmy Kornikowski played a brilliant shortstop. Chris Sieben was unbelievable as a short center. And what can you say about Jack on the hill? It was a little different.
He threw a shutout against the 45's. Yeah. Hello.
In a no glove.
In a no glove,
which we never see. And
never.
And, I believe the last time it was a double dip was in 2010 when I had the pleasure of being with Flashback and we double dipped the Roadrunners. 45's double dipped the Jinx the one year.
Oh, sure.
So we don't, it's hard in this tournament to double dip a team that's rolling. But, you got to tip your hat. And I think when I was talking to Patty Caputo on the live stream, he brought up a good point. They have a lot of guys that were on signature.
True.
And those guys have a lot of experience. So even with the younger players, when you have a lot of that experience, it really helps. And, they stayed together. They didn't panic. They came back. They beat the shooters to get back, and they were ready to go.
What about SSA this year going forward? We got lots of stuff planned.
Dude, I'm shot, but we ain't done yet. We got the Class A Glove National Championship mid-August out in Carroll Stream. If you're looking to get in, I'll put the poster back up. You got to call Anthony Tyler right away. Mm-hmm. And that's usually 38 to 40 teams.
Yeah.
And it's
and then Wheeling, Illinois.
And then Labor Day weekend, we got the men's major.
Yeah.
We got the 50 and over in September.
Yeah.
We're going to have a mushball co-ed tournament, and then we'll be in Las Vegas.
Can we have some more softball, brother?
Oh, yeah.
Last but not least, Facebook live streaming. Everybody watching that maybe for the first time ever on this channel, Slow Pitch Softball Association on Facebook. You'll see Gio, hundreds of games, and you can watch it all winter. And also we have the SSA broadcast network on YouTube. We're all over platforms this year.
Yeah, we do, and we're easy to find. You can search at SSA Softball, look for the little 10-year logo, and you can see all of these videos. They're up on the Facebook page. We cracked 17,000 likes today, and we're probably going to crack 19,000 followers, I would think, in about another 2 or 3 weeks. And so the game is growing, George. They're playing it out on the West Coast now. Iowa is getting bigger all the time, and I think we're starting to have a big impact You know, you got the Park District here in Chicago bringing back softball.
Yeah.
And, of course, I almost forgot, we'll have the Chicago Public High School
this fall.
Right
here, hopefully.
Coming here at Forest Park. So if you like what you're seeing, like the page, follow us. We do a lot of stuff. We got some fundraisers coming up that we support. And if you like 16-inch softball, you won't find better coverage anywhere.
Thanks, brother. I'll see you in the Hall of Fame.
All right.
That's the
buddy.
great
Thank you.
GOV. I'm going to close here with my girlfriend. Marla, come on in for 2 seconds, love. This has been my scorekeeper and new friend, Marla. You love softball, but have you seen a game like that?
I haven't seen a game like that in a long time. I mean, that was amazing. The defense especially.
Oh, my gosh in heaven.
They just had glue on their hands. They caught everything that came to them. There were a few bobbles that gave the scores. Timmy's hit was amazing in the second game. And I really enjoyed sitting next to George.
We had fun.
And we just had a good time today. This was a good night for softball.
We'll do it some more. I want to thank my good friend, the Bachman, Eric. Thank you. We'll see you real soon. We're going to sign off tonight, and we'll play some softball somewhere else.
We'll play more softball. We'll have more interviews. We'll play some more. We'll have some more fun.
All right, this is George Bliss. Remember one thing, play softball. It's the greatest game in America. See you later, everybody.